Hello dwellers of the internet, welcome to another PlatSkull video. This one is going to be mission 3 of DMC, this edgy, cringy as fuck, blah 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 gameplay opposite story game that you guys have been coming to know and love along with me. Let's go with mission 3. Very fun stuff here. Let's just continue on with the experience that we have come to know and love as the experience that is about very cringy dialogue, extremely advanced gameplay mechanics, pretty beautiful graphics, and just an all-around random, chaotic gameplay experience.
Mother used to bring us here. Tell me everything. Some things have always been. There have always been angels, there have always been demons, and there have always been at war.
Okay,
9
so
millennia ago, one demon rose through the
concept
ranks to
covered.
take power over the dark hordes. The strongest, the cruelest. Mundus. But Mundus did not rise alone. At his right hand was his most trusted lieutenant, his blood brother, Sparta. But Sparta betrayed him. He fell in love with an angel, Eva.
I see.
The secret union between angel and demon was inconceivable. But it happened. And with it came new life. Twin boys. You and I. A hybrid of the warring angel and demon races. When Mundus learned of Sparta's betrayal, his fury knew no limit.
Brothers.
He hunted the lovers down.
That isn't
Eva was
foreshadowing
murdered by
at
his
all.
own hand. And for Sparta, he demanded a more brutal fate. Endless punishment and pain.
To be fair, that's one of the more subtle
But even as Eva was destroyed,
innuendos that
and Sparta
leads
was
into
imprisoned
something
for
that has to do
eternity,
with the plot.
each knew that the seed for their revenge had already
But
been sown.
it's still blatantly
Because
there.
according to legend,
It's detectable.
the only beings
trust me.
that can slay a demon king are Nephilim, a hybrid of angel and demon. Those hybrids now exist, you and I.
See, this is more well-delivered dialogue. This is the more well-delivered portion of the dialogue that isn't so cringeworthy or isn't so
Mundus
on-the-nose
believed
or
that only
isn't
one
so,
child was born.
misdirected
There were two Nephilim,
or miscalculated.
and each had been
It's
hidden
dialogue
well.
that is focused on the lore
Sparta
of angel and
armed his
demon and how
sons.
they are the products of
The rebellion for
that
Dante,
union of angel and demon.
the Yamato
Still a
for
basic
Virgil.
old and
Mundus
very
killed
much
our
used
mom
story trope,
imprisoned our
but
dad.
it is
Yes.
told well here, I
We're
believe.
the offspring of angels
Virgil's
and demons.
deliverance,
Demon
while
father,
this
angel
dialogue is
mother.
actually done pretty well.
We are
I like
Nephilim,
it.
the only ones that can slay the demon king.
The Nephilim
Good.
being the union of angel and
How?
demon.
Spotter.
And
Fucking demon collaborators.
Virgil's
You're being dragged into limbo. I'll find Kat. She'll get you out. Stand
Virgil's
firm.
assertiveness there is it's his assertiveness and Dante's immediate acceptance and questioning, what do we do now? Alright, good. I now know what I need to know to continue on this quest. He's had the information established enough for him to know that this is something we can fully support. There's nothing left to question that will require his testing with his probing to see if it's something he will absolutely support beyond the shadow of a doubt. He's now been convinced wholeheartedly at this point what Virgil has had to offer him. Which is cool. Wow, oh my god, they're killing me attacking. You're real fast. Move the clock. Very close. That's fine. Chanceful enemies cannot get near me.
Dante, the
But
gateway's ready.
Dante having the
Come on.
personality he's been established with, even though it being an extremely cliche and extremely
Dante, over here.
non-developed. I don't even know what else guess you would classify that as. I guess it's not non-developed, but extreme stereotypical personality that's so cut and paste, so empty. I'd call it empty, I'd call it carbon copy, I'd call it based off of something that has been repeated and cloned 1,000 times over. Personality, even though it has done all of those things, it is still an established personality for him, and he reacted in the best way possible, I think, as far as her expression is concerned back there with him saying, good, where do we start? Good, we now know where we're supposed to be. I know I'm comfortable with saying I'm going to fight these demons alongside you, my brother. What do we do now? I am on the fucking bandwagon. I am ready to fight these evil bastards with you. I am ready to support the cause. There's support now. There is a brotherly bond. You could see why it's such an awesome ordeal. But it's still based off of his carbon copy personality. And, you know, regardless of that, it's a well-delivered line. Accompanying well-delivered lines by Virgil, exposing the lore of Angel and Demon, which I find fucking awesome. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to see that. Alright, now where the fuck do I go? I'm lost again. I oftentimes become lost in this game because I have done things that I am not supposed to have done yet. You have access to abilities you're not supposed to. Therefore, I cannot be directed in the proper direction that the game is trying to lead me in, because I shouldn't have abilities that allow me to get to these places that are unnecessarily gotten to. Gotta be done in this pass. Oh, okay, try to cross that chasm, which I can get across right now, but for the sake of proper story progression and
I'll have to find another way.
Exposure, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to find another way, as Dante has just established right now, to find the other way to get through this path. Where the fuck am I going? I don't even know. It is so dark right now. Where the hell am I? That's not the way, obviously. Let's go this way. This is such bullshit. Oh my god. I'm gonna find the path of my salvation. Okay, all I had to do was go back. My goodness, I'm thinking about it too hard because I'm trying to think outside the box and thinking that there's some specific way that I'm supposed to go, and all I have to do is try to do the simplest possible thing the game is trying to direct me to do. It's ridiculous. Attack upon him, accompanied by the heavy attacks of the Arbiter, and he fell to my blades. With great force and honor, yet he fell to the death. He was unable to withstand the simple brute force that my blades dealt upon him. Such the way of the warrior, such the way of sacrifice, when one comes upon an enemy that is simply too powerful for them to coexist with or to cope with, regardless of their intent, regardless of their ethics or moral code, regardless of who they are on the inside. The ability had simply become too much of a factor to disregard at all. It simply came down to a matter of power,
Another
strength,
blue rose.
and ability itself to outweigh another opponent's ability. And now we have found our second blue rose.
You know my name.
In this story, he is still going back in time. He is still recovering memories. Let's see where it takes us this time. Again to that alternate dimension where the cool shit happens, where Sparta is supposedly trapped. I'm not even sure if that's the case, but you know, that's my headcanon. That's second blue rose. So blue roses have just as much as significance as the angel and demon weapons. It must have been, this is the second and final blue rose. So both of these blue roses, I'm assuming, had a complementary aspect to them. One of them had to be owned by the mother, one of them had to be owned by the father. They had to be complementary towards each other, and the only two blue roses which have beaten the game, meaning for a fact there is only these two blue roses. So, those two blue roses coinciding with the angelic power activation and the demonic weapon activation mean that we are done with both halves of the spectrum now. And if story tropes are anything to be considered for this game, or any other story to be told, this game especially, then that would indicate that there is still one final item or piece of the puzzle to locate, that is the unification
Getting the hang of this.
for this angel and demon, for these opposite-sided powers, for these two blue roses, for these two items that you must find in order to progress. So there should be only one more memory item to recover in the future. There should be only one more item that displays some sort of significance as far as recovering who Dante was in the past. If story tropes are any indicator. Anyways, this level is pretty okay. It's not one of the more exciting levels. There's not a lot to talk about. I'm making shit up as I go here. Hopefully it's anything. Yet another vision of his mother pops up as she has before, but it is not fully complete because I know for a fact he's going to have to find that unification item for his memory to be fully intact and for his mother to make a full appearance. That's gonna happen soon. That ought to be interesting. Let's charge up his gun move so that they can feel it. Yeah. That one does. Yeah, that's it. Anybody? No? Anybody's on the bottom now, I'm assuming? Let's do it. Here you're at. Okay. Alright, we're good. Angelic absorption! Most powerful attack. I'm getting more into search dominance with heavy moves. There we go. What are the moves ones? Oh, yeah. Alright. Aerial combo. Satisfy you and some of the variations of combo being pain. Triple S ranking. Get this one in the air. Oh, no, he's not. That's one of these pieces. Yep, I knew that's one of them was going to hit me. Alright, I'm doing the super mode now. Yes! Sensational by the end of the combo, that's what I wanted. Awesome.
On my
Now
way.
we can exit. Officially having gotten all the powers and explored the level completely. Getting to the end here, it is beautiful. And I think that's the end, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, cutscene. We're not quite done yet.
Silver Sachs Tower, the world's most powerful investment bank. And who runs it? CEO Kyle Ryder, a human vessel. Through debt, He controls everything. To Mundus, the world is a factory farm for human souls. And he likes to keep his animals monitored and docile. The monitoring is done by the Raptor News Corporation, a global network of CCTV cameras, satellites, and spies. The way he keeps us docile is a little more insidious.
What is it?
It's in your hand. Planet Earth's most popular soft drink, Virility. The demons have spiked it.
Alright, still continuing on making connections
It's okay.
to
It has no effect on us.
positions
only
of
humans.
power in the government,
Phlebotomy if we can.
in
So what's
the
the plan?
in the political
Hellgate.
hierarchy, in the
Conduit
media
from which Mundus
hierarchy,
draws his
and
power.
anything that
While
can
he's
be
connected to
considered
the
a position
Hellgate,
of wealth or
he's
power
immortal.
is
But we
being
get him away from
considered
the
the
Hellgate,
enemy, because
and our swords will
that
do
is
the
the
rest.
way that the
So, how do we do that?
anti-conformists and
We
the
get his
people
attention.
who believe in rebellion and
Mundus
the
is
people
petty.
who and
He's
all the
impulsive.
teenagers with their
If we hit
emo
him where it
fucking
hurts, let his anger rule him.
lifestyle and them
I believe we can draw
rebelling
him out.
against everything mainstream
Okay,
media
so to kill
will
Mundus, we
try
need to drag
to
him away from the Hellgate.
endorse and
We do that
attempt
by
to
pissing him
support
off.
beyond
Roughly
reason
speaking, yes.
itself,
And we piss him
and
off by
needing
taking
not
out the
much
Raptor News
to
Network and
confirm your
Virility.
beliefs about everything.
That's it.
Which, don't get me wrong, a lot of
Which one
it
do you wanna
is
do first?
justified. A lot of it I would support as far as combating the mainstream media and whatnot, but a lot of it is still being taken advantage of in this story, I believe, because of the simple fact that they treat it so directly. I've already explained with the issues with the dialogue before. I'm not going to go through it again. It'll just take up more time. Anyways, we're done with mission 3. Pretty cool, pretty awesome. A short and sweet mission, just a little bit more of a character background establishment, and a little bit more action, a little bit more. It's kind of a clean-up mission. It feels like they're just finishing off what Dante is supposed to be learning to join forces with Virgil, and then they go back into a little bit more of his past, and then you fight a little bit more demons. Just a bit of a progressionary piece of the gameplay and story. Anyways, that was part 3. Thank you all for hanging around. I'll see you next time.